Hello. There's the thing every time. Good morning. Hello. Hi. I just back from my physical therapy. Hi. Hold on. Skid. Like my outfit? You can take pictures. Picture to all my outfits. Oh wow. Oh, it's still dark. Oh. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. I back from my physical therapy. I walked there and I walk back. Wall is so foggy. The fog, and it was cold when I back home. My appointment at 7. I leave home early and finish at 8. And
I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry.
okay.
I'm hungry. Feed me. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. No, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry.
Okay, hold on.
I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Feed me. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. No, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry.
Oh
I'm
my
hungry. Hungry. I'm hungry.
Wake
I'm hungry. Feed me. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. No, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry.
That's so funny.
I'm hungry. I'm hungry.
Oh my
I'm
god.
hungry.
Enough.
I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Feed me. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. No, I'm hungry. 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 Feed me. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. No, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry.
I want to save it. I want to watch it again and again. I'm so
So a lot
beautiful.
of people don't know there are 2 TikTok apps. You have the regular TikTok where you scroll and you post and you do all the stuff, and then you have something called TikTok Studio. All right.
Oh,
So
yeah, I do have
I
it.
use TikTok Studio to get better as a content creator myself.
Okay.
And a lot of times I see videos where
Yes.
people are like, man, I'm doing all the right things and I'm doing this and I don't understand why I'm not blowing up. It is because when you look, if you look in TikTok Studio, and it'll break down the people who blew up in their timeline. And when you look at the videos they made, no disrespect, that shit's trash. That shit is the most basic shit. There was a girl who made her first video. I can't think of her name, but she was like, oh, my name is this. And, all right, this is my first video. You know that shit did like 2 million views? That bullshit you not, that was the video. And I'm looking like, that's no substance. That's just some goofy ass girl getting on here and just making a very cringe video. So don't think you tripping when you trying to make content and your shit's not blowing up, because the algorithm back then was totally different from what the algorithm is now. Like, I hate to say it like this, a lot of those folks had some of the most dumbed down culture vulture content, and it was very basic as fuck. So like, when I look at those videos and I like try to compare and try to get better as a content creator, I don't get mad because I'm like, oh, this is what I'm going against. I'm going against a basic ass motherfucker. Like, continue to do what you do because people like substance. And she wasn't the only one. When I kept going through the videos, everybody's shit was just basic as fuck. It wasn't anything special. So don't think if you're out here creating content that your shit is not good. It's just you're going against a lot of basic fucking creators that blew up overnight with basic ass videos. And unfortunately, that's what it is. Keep on building the substance, keep on being who you are because that's what people like, and you will grow. You don't need 1 million followers to make money. All right? I will say that again. You do not need 1 million followers to make money on this app. Keep building the good content. People like substance. People like genuine people. All right? But don't overthink this. All right? Hopefully this is helpful to somebody. Chris with the Gems. So a lot of people don't know there are 2 TikTok apps. You have the regular TikTok where you scroll and you post and you do all the stuff. And then you have something called TikTok Studio. All right?
Actually, no. When he said that, that's when the community supporting each other. So I was the first like, and that's he got a second like. And I was the first comment for him. I said, agree, brother. I agree. I know, right? It's sad. See? I know, because that's what I was hearing about this girl. She had, like, they say it's 10 million. She said 2 million, like probably few when he recorded. But till last night I was checked, 10 millions. Just because she said, I'm nervous. I don't know. Well, I was like, okay, I'm nervous too. 0 views, 0 like, 0 follower. And we have no idea. Everybody start to understand, try to understand the phenomena of how this girl blow like this. Like, what's going on here? What's going on? And this is the thing, when as you creator, you really try to understand what's going on so you can prove your work in yourself. But if you don't know what's going on, then you will be just like, I guess I have to give up. And that's why the most of the reason I was give up all the time before. For that reason, I was give up all the time. Ouch, my lower back. Lower back. Oh, yeah. Because of that reason. Lower back. Ow. Ay. That's what's really pissed me off. Like, okay, what's funny now? Like, what's up? Like, why is... I don't know, man. I agree with you, brother. It's not fair. Left. There we go. Right. Left. She's dancing. Right. Super time. Left. Almost 250,000.
Ever wonder where the fresh milk...
She just said left, right. 250,000. All right. That's what... Okay, I don't know what's wrong we are doing in this life. Just try to do good stuff, and good stuff seems not working. And even the problem, even if you want to do bad, it's not even suit us. Not look good on us, not look good on, I don't know, just even I say like, you know what, I'm gonna be bad here. I'm gonna be bad, and I'm gonna do like what these baddies do. You cannot even do it the same way. So it is what it is. Back from my physical therapy. It's all good. Make me second cup of coffee. I had a coffee in the morning before I leave. My physical therapist told me I still need more appointment to come and check with her, because I'm glad she's back, because she let me exercise with the other person, but now she back from her vacation. She went scuba diving with her mom and uncle, and she was telling me her experience with the scuba diving, and I was like, wow, that's beautiful. I love that for her and her mom. She say her mom in her 60s, but her mom, she's still like have energy. Her mom's still strong and everything, and her mom did the scuba diving. Like, wow, That's beautiful. What do you think about my beautiful outfit? So this is the pants. My lower back. This kind of material, I'm just gonna wear them for right now, and then I will give them away because they are tight on the body. They are tight on the everything. It's too much to wear these pants. I'll give them for donation. Whatever this kind of material, which I wear them for a few years, not anymore, because they are just tightened. They leave the mark on the skin. They leave the mark on the body. Tight, very tight. Even not because I gained weight, but they already, even when I lost a lot of weight, I became 127. Just to be clear, became 127, and they are still like leaving these marks and everything. Even like because that's supposed to be like they are tightening on you like a yoga pants, like to give you the shape and everything. But also it's leave these marks on the skin, and under down there, when whatever underwear you wear is gonna like show it clearly. So even the flat one, the touching the skin underwear, it's you're gonna see through the color. So I have to wear that long short right now, and I have to match the color of that short. So I have a short like right here. So you will notice here is a darker because the short is covered that color, and here start to go see through the skin, and it's kind of that's what the underwear, if you have like some underwear, is gonna show it right away. So but it's a big like a short till here, and it's already this is tight, and the short is tight, layers over layers, and summer, that's a lot. So we were talking about the pain and everything. We did some exercises. So there is a good pain and a bad pain. So the good pain, let me go make a coffee and tell you about the good pain and bad pain, and I'll come back. So she was oh sorry, I locked the door. So we'll talk about the good pain and bad pain. The good pain is when you improve it and you get better and you feel better. And the bad pain when you're hurting yourself and damage, like leave yourself with the damage and everything. So I was telling her, how would I know if the pain I feel right now is a good pain or the bad pain? Because there is all kind of different type of pains, right? So she said, that's a good question. That's why the benefit of a physical therapy, so can give you exercises and you can follow and everything, and then you can just like get these exercises done, and yeah. All right, so I'll have my coffee ready for me. There's one more. Well, I should make different coffee because I just made the same exact one. I just said you shouldn't do the same coffee over and over, right? Remember? A few days ago when we were organizing the kitchen and all that, I did talk to my mom and dad the whole way out. My lower back. The whole way driving, all the way to my physical driving. Walking. Sorry, not driving. To my physical therapy, and walk back from the physical therapy. All right, what is next here? The next is going to be I don't know. Do I need something from here? No, not sure. How about the top? No. Okay, just get the coffee. And looking here is say I have goals to reach my weight 121 pound, carry the deadlift to 340, 200 release push-ups 60 in 2 minutes, 60 hand release push-ups, do sprint, drag and carry total 500 meter in 1 minute and 20 seconds, do planks more than 4 minutes, like hold it for more than minutes, and do 2 miles run. The goal is actually not 16, I say 16 last video. The goal is 12 minutes. And then also I would love to travel. I would love to travel the whole world. And and take care of my health and beauty, make money, start travel the whole Washington, then the states, then I state of America, all of them, and countries nearby, and yeah. Okay. Let's see. Today I have 20 pounds deadlift to carry. I have hand release, 4 times hand release push-ups to do. I have 40 seconds plank to do. I have a sprint, drag and carry, and I have 2 miles run. Okay, I will be ready in a second. And I got the MRI for my foot. I received it to the physical therapist. She was reading it. And I will wait for the foot doctor what to say about my foot. We'll go from there. Okay. Oh. I am here by coming. Hello. Oh, I don't have a space for my coffee. Put it here, maybe. It's not enough space. I wish I have a bigger office. Okay, put this on the side. Nah. Okay, I'll put it here for right now. I need this for my notebook. Well, it is what it is. Okay, so I'll see the next outfit while I'll be home. Okay, we'll see which one. Because there is an outfit for staying home. Yeah, this outfit for staying home. Boom. I'm going to it's itchy me. So, all right, hang this back here and hang this back. There we go. All right, so now I have next outfit for later today. That gray from the same company, and also go through them. Some I will keep them, some I will donation. Whoa. And the t-shirt. Okay. Lower back. So when we did the exercises, I start to feel it like, ooh. All right, everything good. The kitchen is good. The bed is already set. Fix the bed, clean the whole apartment, the vacuum the apartment. I'll clean the bathroom in the morning. The closet, I think, is all good. The clothes in this baby closet, in this one, all the one in the top, the one in the bottom, the one here, the one, prepare them here. All good. Let me look at the mail quickly. This one adds, and this one, oh, and this one. Is this coupons? I think so. I don't know. We'll look at that later. This one, yeah, commercials. I do not understand. I do not understand these people. I didn't even get the tax number yet. Ah, don't twist this chair. Don't twist on me. Don't twist on me. This tax people, they say you have to fill these papers or whatever. You have to get penalty. I didn't even start the business yet. I didn't even get the tax number yet. So what are you talking about? All right, I'm gonna get this and coffee. I know we spoke about losing weight. That's not a way to lose weight, but well, that's what I have for right now. That's what I have. Take a selfie. Awafi. Sorry. My coffee. There we go. Took a selfie. All right, so now cover all these items here. I'll talk to Gemini. You want space to put my products. I mean, I want to put the coffee. Wish if I have more space here. Oh, hopefully that's. Oh. Oh. All right. That's one of the exercises we're doing on physical therapy. From side to side. Oh. Inshallah, all good. Whew. Oh. So it's here. I have to add all that. If I add all this, I have to fill all this area too. Ay. Well, I guess this stuff will. This is for later videos, so the water can go there, right? The vitamins also will go there. Speaker go there? Yeah. Put it here. The vitamins gonna go there. Okay. And then remove the pins from here for right now. Don't fall on me. And then anything here. Yeah, there we go. Here we go. Oopa. Perfecto. I'm still there. Hello. This is go to charge it here. Is that good? Let's choose this one since. Okay, charge this one. Okay, let's ask Gemini for gauge a product. Ask what this one. Let me write it down. And ask the price, and I'll see if I want to buy them again or not. Okay. This one is say aloe vera face mask. Well, it would be nice if I have. Well, maybe that's better. All right. Hi, Gemini.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Hello. Oh. Okay, hi, Gemini.
I see you're showing me the Look at Me Aloe Vera Essence face mask. How can I help you with it?
How much is that in Seattle price total with the tax?
Single sheet masks like that one typically cost between $2.50 and $3. After applying Seattle's 10.35% sales tax, your total would be around $2.76 to $3.31.
Where do you think I can find it?
Online retailers like Amazon are the easiest place to order it. You could also try checking with smaller independent beauty supply shops around Seattle.
Okay. How much do you think is the total for this one again? I forgot what you say. You say $3 what?
Depending on the initial price between $2.50 and $3, the total with Seattle tax would be roughly between $2.76 and $3.31.
Okay, I'll show you next product.
I'm ready when you are.
This one.
That facial mask typically costs between $2.50 and $3.
Okay, hold on.
I'm here when you're ready.
Because that lip thing, I did not use it. Hold on, Gemini. I used it one time only. Which is August 8th. Now we're working on 10. So no, the face mask was not part of it. Sorry. I was just trying to show it, but yeah. So we're done with this one because I used it that time. So we'll go back here. And I used... Okay. Actually, I didn't show that. I need to show it here. And got this one. Is this gonna be for the hair? But yeah, And here I have these for nose sprays. That is for shaving the body. Already showed to that. The one to scrub the tongue, I was looking for, still couldn't find it. Maybe I forgot at my friend's house, maybe? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This is for re-wet the eye. It's a contact lenses rehydrate drop. Let me ask Gemini about this company. Gemini, can you tell me more about this company?
That specific product appears to be made by several different private label companies, so there's not one single manufacturer associated with the brand name.
But it say Bio True.
You're absolutely right. I was mistaken about that one. This product is definitely made by Bausch & Lomb and not by a private label company.
Okay, but this is how to use it.
According to the instructions on the packet, you can use these re-wetting drops up to 8 times a day.
But to wet the eye or the contact lenses itself?
These drops are meant to be put directly into your eyes while you're wearing your contact lenses, and you can blink a few times to help lubricate the lens and make your eyes more comfortable.
Mm-hmm. This is definitely most needed.
I'm not quite sure what you're asking about. Could you clarify what you mean by the penalty?
I was talking to YouTube. I'm live right now.
It sounds like you're live streaming on YouTube right now. What would you like to do with your stream?
All right. I want to show you another products and tell me more about it. Actually, first tell me the price. How much is this? Seattle price with a total tax, everything.
That Guru Nanda concentrated mouthwash is usually around $15. After the Seattle tax of 10%, the total would be roughly $16.50.
Tell me more about it.
This is a concentrated mouthwash that's made with 100% natural essential oils. It's fluoride-free and designed to be diluted before use. Because it's concentrated, a 2-ounce bottle can provide as many rinses as 10 large bottles of traditional mouthwash.
How to use it? Dilute it with water? Like, how does that work?
You'll want to add about 4 drops of the mouthwash into a small cup of water. Mix it up and then swish it around in your mouth for about a minute before spitting it out.
And you don't need to rinse the mouth after this?
Exactly. There's no need to rinse your mouth with water afterwards. It's actually better to leave the remaining ingredients in your mouth so they can keep working.
Who make that company?
The company behind that mouthwash is called Guru Nanda. They focus on creating wellness products that blend Eastern and Western health philosophies, particularly with Ayurvedic-inspired oral care and globally sourced essential oils.
The chair is not comfortable, man. I'm suffering.
I'm sorry to hear that. It's really frustrating when you can't get comfortable. Maybe try taking a quick break to stretch or adjust your posture a bit.
No, just my office is too small.
Dealing with a small space can definitely be tricky. Have you thought about some space-saving furniture options or clever organization to help make the most of the room you have?
Well, I'm trying, but anyhow, let's show me another product. How much is this?
I can't quite see the product in the image. Could you hold it up a bit more clearly so I can see what it is?
Mm-hmm. Come on, Gemini.
That pink Gillette Venus razor usually costs about $10 to $12. With Seattle sales tax, the total would be roughly $11 to $13.
Okay. What's the name?
That Gillette Venus Comfort Glide razor you're showing me typically retails for around $14. After Seattle's tax, your total would be right around $15.45.
Can you tell me more about this company?
Gillette is a well-known brand that specializes in personal grooming products, particularly manual and electric shavers and shaving preparations. It's been a leader in the grooming industry for decades and is a subsidiary of Procter & Gamble.
Do you have another recommendation better than this company?
For alternative recommendations, brands like Billy and Schick are really popular for women's razors and are known for providing smooth shaves and comfortable handles. You can typically find these at most drugstores or online retailers.
So what is the different and why you think they are better than this company?
Many people find brands like Billy to be a great alternative because they focus on a direct-to-consumer model with a streamlined, stylish design. They often include magnetic holders to keep the razor off the counter, and many users appreciate the comfortable handle and smooth shave, especially if they have sensitive skin.
Tell me the correct way to shave the body.
Could you clarify what you mean by that? If you're referring to exfoliating or removing dead skin cells for smoother skin, a good way to do that is by using a gentle scrub or a loofah in the shower, followed by moisturizing afterward.
What about shaving? The one you use the Venice.
For a smooth shave, always start by soaking your skin in warm water for a few minutes to soften the hairs. Next, apply a generous amount of shaving gel or cream to help the razor glide easily and protect against irritation. Shave gently in the direction of hair growth and rinse the razor blade often. Finally, rinse the shaved area with cool water and apply moisturizer to soothe the skin.
So, is there a steps which part of the body to shave first if you want to shave the whole entire body?
It's generally recommended to start with larger areas like your legs, then move to your armpits, and then the bikini line. This order helps prevent irritation and lets the shaving cream or gel work best.
But I like start with the hand, then go down to the legs. Is that okay?
Yes, that's perfectly fine. There's no strict rule about which part you have to start with, so you can definitely follow the order that feels most comfortable for you.
What about what about when you shave the face and private area? You're not gonna use the same razor, right?
You are correct. It's best to use separate razors for your face and private areas to maintain good hygiene and reduce the risk of spreading bacteria or irritation. It's also a good idea to replace the blades regularly for the best results.
But can I use the same razor for private part and the body, like legs and arms, or no?
It's not generally recommended to use the same razor for your private areas in your body, like legs and arms, to help prevent the spread of bacteria and reduce the risk of irritation. If you do, make sure to clean and disinfect the blade thoroughly between uses.
How to disinfect the razor?
You can disinfect a razor by rinsing it thoroughly with water to remove any debris, and then soaking it in rubbing alcohol, like 70% isopropyl, for about 5 to 10 minutes. After soaking, let it air dry completely.
But what about the one that I showed you? They have a gel in it. If I use all that, the whole gel will disappear.
You're right. Soaking a razor with built-in gel bars and alcohol could damage them. For those, it's best to rinse them thoroughly with hot water after each use, and you can also use a gentle antibacterial soap if needed, while being careful not to scrub the gel bars too harshly.
But when you shave the private part, sometimes you cut yourself. So how to avoid that?
To help prevent nicks and cuts, always start by trimming the hair shorter with scissors or a trimmer first. Make sure you're using a fresh, sharp blade. Apply a good shaving gel, and hold the skin taut while shaving gently in the direction of hair growth with light pressure.
No, the hair is already small, but you want to shave the smaller one too. But they are in the places is really tiny around that private part, like kind of inside, not the upper. The inside is hard to reach them. When you reach them, sometimes you cut yourself. So how to avoid that?
For those hard-to-reach spots, it's really helpful to use a mirror to get a clear view and carefully pull the skin taut with your free hand. You might also consider using a razor with a smaller, more precise head, or an electric trimmer specifically designed for sensitive areas, as those are often safer and easier to maneuver.
$110 Oh man. So I ate Twix snacks. It's 110 calories. Tell me more about that, Twist. So, and I had a coffee, dark coffee with no milk or vanilla. So tell me more about the calories of what I'm eating. and the benefit to my body.
A 110-calorie serving of Twix snacks is high in sugar and saturated fat, providing a quick burst of energy but offering very little nutritional value. Your dark coffee with no milk or vanilla has almost 0 calories, is rich in antioxidants, and can help increase alertness and focus. This is not medical advice or diagnosis. If you have health concerns, see a healthcare professional or seek care.
So what is the point of me eating the snacks though, the Twix?
Those snacks are typically enjoyed for their taste and the quick energy boost they provide, rather than for their nutritional value.
Is the energy coming from the sugar?
Yes, the energy comes from the sugar as your body breaks it down into glucose, which your cells use for fuel.
I heard if you eat sugar, it's give you a lot of energy and you crash down and your energy crash down. How does that work?
When you eat a lot of sugar, your blood sugar spikes quickly, which causes your pancreas to release a large amount of insulin to handle it. This surge of insulin moves the glucose out of your bloodstream rapidly, sometimes lowering your blood sugar below normal, which leads to feelings of fatigue and low energy.
So when you think my body will crash after I ate it just right now, like for how long, then my body will crash again?
Everyone's metabolism is different, but you might notice the effects of that sugar spike and potential crash within 1 to 2 hours after eating. The best way to manage that is to pair sugary snacks with protein or healthy fats to help stabilize your blood sugar.
So you recommend me to eat after 2 hours?
Not necessarily after 2 hours, but if you are planning to eat around then, I recommend choosing something balanced with protein or fiber to help keep your energy levels steady.
So my question, what should I do to avoid the body to crash on me? And I want to keep my energy for the rest of the day.
Focus on your next meal being balanced with lean protein, healthy fats, and complex carbohydrates, like vegetables or whole grains. Also, make sure to drink plenty of water to stay hydrated throughout the day.
Is that true? If you don't drink enough water, your private part will smell not good? For women?
Yes, dehydration can cause your urine to become more concentrated, which can affect scent, but it is not the main cause of unusual intimate odors. This information is not medical advice or diagnosis. If you have health concerns, see a healthcare professional or seek care.
Sure, I'm just learning about my body. So I'm saying, like, for example, not necessarily only when you pee, but even without peeing, like sometimes if you smell a little bit, but this is not infection, because even the doctor says it's not infection, and she said drink water. So does that mean you need water for that reason?
Drinking enough water helps your body function optimally, which can help maintain a natural and balanced pH and flush out waste, supporting overall freshness. This doesn't constitute medical advice, so if you have ongoing concerns, it's best to follow up with your doctor.
No, I don't have I don't have issues, so I'm okay.
That's good to hear. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
Yeah. So for the energy I got from the sugar and the coffee, when you think I need to do something or eat something to get more energy, like for how many hours from now?
You'll likely start to feel a shift in your energy levels within the next 1 to 2 hours. To keep things steady, aim for a balanced snack or meal in about 3 to 4 hours from when you last ate the Twix.
So you say I have to eat something in next few hours?
Having a balanced snack or meal in about 3 to 4 hours from your last Twix is a good way to keep your energy levels consistent.
Okay.
Is there anything else on your mind?
Yeah, I want to show you.
I'm ready to see what you'd like to share.
I have 4 nasal spray from my nose doctor.
I'm ready to see them. Whenever you're ready, just show them to me and let me know what you'd like to know about them.
Yes, I want to know the price. I want to know when to use each one and all that.
I can't quite see the sprays clearly. If you could show each one to the camera one by one or tell me their names, I can give you the details you're looking for.
Yeah, I didn't open the camera yet. Hold on. I'm just writing them down so it'll be easy to write the information. You will give it to me. So just a second. Nasal.
Take your time. I'll be right here and ready to help whenever you're set.
All right, so here's say nasal mist and nasal gel and nasal. What's that?
Those
Nasal
names are pretty general.
spray and nasal solution. Okay, I'll open the camera for you right now and I will show you each one, okay? And tell me the price, the total for each one. Just give me, like, when I'm gonna show you on the camera, I'm gonna show you one. You just give me the whole price with the tax, Seattle tax, total. And then show you the second one, give me the total. Third, so we'll do quickly. Then we'll talk about each one separately. How about that?
Sounds like a plan. I'm ready when you are.
Yeah, just the price for right now. Just each one. Don't tell me too much details. Here we go. Start with this one. How much is this total? Seattle.
That Arm & Hammer Simply Saline is usually around $10. After Seattle's tax, the total comes to roughly $11.
Yeah, but just give me the total. Don't tell me too much like information. Okay, Gemini?
That one comes to about $11 total.
What about this one?
That NailMed Nasogel typically costs about $10. After the Seattle tax, the total is around $11.50.
What about this one?
It looks like you're holding the same NailMed Nasogel we just looked at.
No, this one.
That major nasal decongestion spray typically costs about $5. With the Seattle tax, the total comes to about $5.50.
I thought Seattle tax is more like just 50, more than 56, is 50 cents.
You're right. With the current Seattle sales tax rate of 10.25%, a $4.99 bottle comes to about $5.50 total.
Okay. What about this one? How much total?
I can't quite see the label on that one to tell what product it is. Could you hold it up closer to the camera again so I can get a better look and give you an accurate price?
I did.
That Azasteline nasal spray typically costs around $22. With Seattle's tax, the total comes to approximately $24.50.
All right, Gemini. Now you tell me all the details about each one.
You've got the Arm & Hammer's Simply Saline to help with everyday congestion, NeilMed Nasogel to moisturize dry nasal passages, major maximum strength nasal decongestion for up to 12-hour relief, and a prescription strength Azasteline nasal spray for allergy symptoms.
Which kind of allergy?
Azasteline nasal spray is used to relieve nasal symptoms caused by both seasonal allergies, like pollen from trees or grass, and perennial allergies, which can be triggered by things like pet dander or dust mites year-round.
So you say it's helped me with the pet allergy as well?
Yes, it does help with pet allergies, since it's an antihistamine that treats nasal symptoms caused by indoor allergens like dander.
Yeah, that's why my nose is itchy a lot.
It's really common for indoor allergens like pet dander to cause that itchy feeling. Beyond the nasal spray, are there any other management strategies you found helpful so far?
Why you call them allergens, not allergy?
An allergen is the substance that causes the reaction, like pet dander, while the allergy is the immune system's response to that substance.
How many times I have to use it?
Typically, azathioline nasal spray is used once or twice daily, with 1 or 2 sprays in each nostril, as directed by your healthcare provider. This information is not medical advice or a diagnosis. You should always consult a healthcare professional for any health concerns or advice.
She gave me this medication, but I forgot what she said about each one.
Based on the items you showed me, the Simply Saline helps with everyday congestion, the Nasogel is for moisturizing dry nasal passages, the Major Decongestion is for 12-hour relief, and the azathioline is a prescription antihistamine for allergy symptoms.
So tell me about the order of spray my nose with which one is which.
Generally, it's best to use the saline spray first to rinse and clear your nasal passages. After that, you would apply the medicated sprays, like the decongestant or antihistamine, so they can work effectively. You can finish by using the moisturizing gel to soothe any dryness. Be sure to follow the specific instructions provided by your healthcare provider for your exact treatment plan.
That's a nasal gel.
That's typically not available in a gel form. It's usually prescribed as Bactroban nasal ointment for bacteria in the nose. Prices vary depending on your pharmacy and insurance.
So is the nose what's the correct way to spray the nose?
Before you start, it's best to gently blow your nose to clear out any mucus. Would you like to be guided through the instructions step by step?
Yes, please.
To start, let's go over how to use a nasal spray, making sure you get the full benefit from the medication. Let's start by gently blowing your nose to clear out any mucus. Ready for the next step?
Oh no, just tell me. I'll do them later when I go to bathroom.
Okay, here is the full process. Gently blow your nose first. If the spray is new or you haven't used it in a while, shake the bottle and prime the pump by spraying into the air until a fine mist appears. Next, tilt your head forward slightly. Hold the bottle with your thumb at the bottom and your index and middle fingers on top. Use a finger on your other hand to close the nostril on the side not receiving the medicine. Insert the tip of the nozzle into the open nostril, aiming toward the outside of your nose, away from the septum. Squeeze the pump while beginning to breathe in slowly through your nose. Repeat these steps for the other nostril and try not to sneeze or blow your nose immediately after.
And so when I spray my nose, I spray it while I'm stand up, correct? Stand up or sit when I spray the nose? Okay. Oh, Gemini, what are you? Okay. So Gemini, so you recommend me to use the gel and the nasal mist together at the same time?
They aren't necessarily used at the exact same time, but they can complement each other. A common routine is to use the nasal mist to clear and treat your symptoms, and then apply the gel later to soothe any dryness or irritation.
I see. And then after this, I use the azilastine. Is that what it's called?
It's called azastoline. You'll generally use it after your saline spray to ensure the medicine is applied to clean passages.
After using the gel?
No, you'll want to use the azastoline after the saline spray, and then finish with the moisturizing gel to soothe any dryness.
So first to use the nasal, then second use the azilastine, and third use the nasal gel, correct?
That's exactly right. Use the saline spray first, followed by the azastoline, and finish with the moisturizing gel.
And you use them every day?
Whether you use them daily depends on your individual needs and what your doctor has recommended for managing your symptoms.
Okay, Gemini.
Let me know if anything else comes up or if you have questions later.
So tell me about the process. So when I stand up, close one side and spray in one side of nose and look up to my toe while I'm standing up?
You've got the right idea, but instead of looking at your toe, it's best to tilt your head forward just a little bit while you spray, aiming the nozzle toward the outside of your nose, away from the middle.
Like which side?
Aim the nozzle toward the outside wall of your nose, which is the side away from the center divider, also called the septum.
Can you show me a picture of that? Because I'm kind of confused.
One helpful diagram of the correct angle for your nasal spray.
Okay. I like that.
Glad that made things clearer.
Oh,
let me know if any other questions come up.
Okay, but you say toward the face, like toward something? I forgot. I was not paying attention to you. Sorry, can you repeat again?
Make sure to aim the nozzle toward the outside wall of your nose, away from the center divider.
Like The outer, like what? Like on my right side and left side of my body?
Not the side of your body, but the outside wall of the nostril you are spraying into, pointing away from the center divider inside your nose.
So let the, let me find the videos. Why not? Nasal spray tutorial. Love that. Okay, hold on. Let me see that diagram.
That a lot of you are not using your nasal sprays the right way.
Exactly.
The average person will do something like this.
Right.
That is not correct. When you do this, you're just swallowing all of the medication,
Yes.
and none of it is actually going to where it needs to go, which is in your nose. Think of it this way. You're already angling it like this, which is towards the back of your throat, and then you immediately swallow afterwards. Yeah, it's gonna go to your throat. That's how they show it in TV, movies, and definitely those nasal spray commercials, so I don't blame you. We're gonna do this together. It's nasal spray time. Okay, first things first, before you do anything, before you use any kind of nasal spray, you always want to clear your nasal passages first. And this is so the medication sits better in your nose and is therefore more effective. How do you do that? Just blow your nose. Okay, let's say we want to spray
Blow
into
the
our
nose
left nostril. So you're always going to want to angle the nozzle of the nasal spray towards that same eye. You're not ever going to point it towards the center, towards your septum, because that's what causes nosebleeds and irritation in your nose. You want to point it towards almost like your eye area, so that angle. This is very attractive. So we're here, and instead of leaning back, like most people tend to do, you kind of want to actually lean forward, because if you lean back, the medication has a tendency to drip back into your throat, which you don't want. Okay, so we're angled out, we're leaning slightly forward, we depress the nozzle, we do not sniff right away. Let the medication hang out in your nose for a little bit, and do short, gentle sniffs just to keep the medication from dripping out. And there you have it. A quick tip for your friendly online neighborhood pharmacist. It has come to my attention that a lot of you are not using your nasal sprays the right way.
So this nasal, don't go all the way back, because that's what I used to do before, and that's wrong. And the pharmacist explained to me, nice of her. And then look down, right? And don't spray this way, which I was doing till last time I used it. I was spray this way, and that was wrong. Now they say spray that way inside the nose. Wow. I was doing it wrong the whole time. Probably that's why I didn't get the benefit. Now I see. And they say spray this first, then it's clean, blow the nose, mist. This one for allergy from a season, from the cat, from the hot food, spicy food, and then use the gel after this. Boom. Love it. Let's take a picture for the order. Here we go. Sorry. See if one more time if they have something. If not, then not. All right, I love that. And Gemini, about the nasal, there is a time, like how many times to spray, like in the daytime, night?
That typically depends on your specific prescription instructions, but it's often used once or twice daily with 1 or 2 sprays in each nostril.
1 to 2. Okay. And then let me ask you this.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Oh, let me show you this one.
Okay, I'm ready to see it.
You see that?
Yep, I see that's the NasoCleanse Nasal Cleansing Kit, which comes with a gentle wand and antiseptic gel to help with dry nose relief and sinus congestion. Depending on the pack size you get, it typically costs between $15 and $50.
Not now, but yeah. So, tell me more about this, like how to use it, and based on the order I showed you, is that a good combination? All of them, or have to use them? Have to use it separately?
You use the NasoCleanse by applying the antiseptic gel with a specialized wand to gently clean and moisturize the inside of your nose. It's generally safe to use alongside saline sprays or allergy medications like azathioline, but you should check with your doctor for the best timing and order to get the most benefit from each product.
And when I spray my nose, do I need to be in the bathroom, or I can do it while I'm sitting on my makeup table?
You don't need to be in the bathroom. You can use the spray while sitting at your makeup table as long as you have a tissue handy to gently wipe away any excess spray or mucus. Would you like to go over which nostril to spray first?
There is a different which nostril to start with it first?
It doesn't matter which nostril you start with. Just make sure to spray both sides and follow the correct angle we discussed earlier. Ready to move on, or do you have any other questions about the process?
You say nasal, how to call that word?
It's pronounced nostril. You can think of it as nostril.
Nostril. All right, Gemini, thank you.
You've got it. Nostril is exactly right. Feel free to reach out anytime if you need anything else.
Yeah. Nostril. Learn new words every day. So this one was get ready with me for August 10. And today's what? Today's what? Oh, 14. Wow. So I'm late 4 days. See, that's not good. Get ready with me. All right, so now we start to organize. Now I back home. Okay, I'll keep that space just in case of something popping up. And then 71 organizing my closet. 11 26. Okay, let's see what I have here.
That's it. Since I did talk about it, like I already achieved it, like that's it. I don't need to do it. For some reason, the brain believe it's already done. But yeah. Okay, Bob. Hello, guys. And the chairman said, "Oh, my lower back." I'm glad I have sport medicine today. All right. And I suppose I will achieve. What is that? I can show you that. No problem.
This one is my closet. Okay, Bob. Hello, guys. I'm the chair massage. Oh, my lower back. I'm glad I have sport medicine today. Ooh, show you. Got the big bag.
Yeah, the press.
I showed it yesterday, but I'll show it again. This bag is my favorite. Make it home. I feel so good to go home. I have to go home. Back home. Okay, I need to get back to English. So I was arguing with my friend the whole time, so now I need to go to English. It's beautiful. Sweet. Oh my God. So, these going to donation, and the other stuff I have from is close to get out to donation. These boxes, that's what I also want to divide the stuff by items. All right. Oh, look at this floor here. So, it's so beautiful. Hello. I love it here. I'm not gonna show you my board. Oh, you can sneak a little bit. Boom, boom. That's it.
Okay. Bring the Fluffy. But in the meanwhile, I'll use TikTok.
Everybody wants to know what's going on with Santos.
Yeah.
But nobody knows what's going on with Santos. You got people speaking on Santos. But does anybody really know what's going on with Santos?
No.
What do we know? We do know he was arrested. We do know he has $1 million bond. But we don't know what for. We can access his booking information. We just can't access what he's been charged with yet. We can't sit here and assume what everybody's on the internet saying is true. Also got a question, why is Bree acting the way Bree is acting? And people have to understand, when a couple is the couple that cried wolf all the time, you got to question everything they do. Especially from the surface, as some of their actions that happens afterwards don't make a lot of sense. But hopefully by this evening, we'll have an update before tonight's live. And we will discuss this on tonight's live. But just a reminder, before we say anybody might have done anything that involves murdering somebody, let's make sure we have the evidence that said he did something that said he might have murdered somebody. But once they do file charges that say he tried to murder somebody, we'll call him a murderer.
Why you gotta be so cute? Don't you know I can't?
TikTok is looking for Asians. So a lot of y'all have been requesting a updated lash tutorial. I haven't really gave no lash tutorial in a little minute on my fluffy looks because I have not been doing fluffy lashes. I've just been doing spiky, regular, smegular lashes with bottoms. Well, I started off with this tray. This tray comes with the most fluffiest cluster lashes I have ever used. Like, I cannot wait to start using these on my clients. I'm going to order so much more to start using these on my clients. My clients book a cluster set. The highest length is 24 and the shortest length is 14. I use 22 through 14 on this eye, and my bottoms are 6 through 5.
We have nothing against you, man. We're just doing our job. No, it's just weird because I'm just trying to go somewhere where the water's not hitting my face or anything. Hitting my face.
Yeah, man, we're just doing our job, okay?
She rants to her boyfriend, to herself, to the officers, to the negative space that filled the void. I don't know. It's gonna be all over the fucking internet, man.
It's gonna be all over the fucking internet, man. TikTok's gonna have a fucking boss with this fucking shit, bro. I'm gonna get threatened and everything.
Uncle Fester reassures her it's not gonna come to that.
It's not gonna come. No, but they're gonna fucking try and threaten me in the jail and everything.
She later reiterates,
these bitches are gonna threaten me in there and everything now.
She ponders out loud, which I feel like most attorneys would advise against pondering out loud in front of officers, but what do I know? She ponders.
I don't know what the fuck. Everything is legal that I fucking on. That's why I'm like, what the fuck did I... Unless somebody used my fucking social and my name.
So, relatively cordial and anticlimactic arrest, with the officers even giving Ash Trevino time to take off all of her jewelry before taking her to jail, because they're gonna have her take it all off in jail anyway. She gets frustrated because she has a few pieces of permanent jewelry that are hard to take off, and that means the jail might cut it. That's what the officer is warning her. She even asks the officers if they have a needle.
Your viewers, everybody watching,
So you're just
getting...
People didn't know.
Did Ashley Trevino just sit up here on this app and say, you guys tried to bash me when I wanted to write Chris Watts? Of course you wanted to write him. You want all kinds of men who can't go nowhere because then they can't leave you. But yet men in prison have still left you. That has to be the ultimate freaking knife to your soul. A man in prison who is never getting out has decided he didn't even want you. Isaiah and Jesse wanted nothing to do with you. The two you were the most crazy over ran like the wind. Two men, one of which, who will never see the light of day again, knew he was better than you.
Guess what, Kay? If I cried my fucking eyes off, you know what the world will be saying? He's crying because he's guilty. He's
You
crying
right on
because that's
that.
guilt.
You
He's
right
crying
on
because
that.
that's guilt.
First of all, yes, I do dye my hair. I'm 57 years old, so of course I'm going to dye my hair. But every now and then, I use box dye. But I use box dye that's always permanent because I like to cover the grays. That's like always hiding underneath. It's like, it's not like that at the root of my hair most of the time. It's all like underneath. So I do box dye about twice a year. But in between, I like a more natural process. So this is
Heartbroken over. So yesterday we found out that Santos was arrested. Well, Bree has confirmed through her live stream that his bail, as I said yesterday, is $1 million, or his bond is $1 million. He will not be seeing a judge until Monday because allegedly when he was arrested, he had missed his chance to see the judge by 30 minutes when he arrived to the LAPD Police Department. He is still in his holding cell. He has not been transferred to the main jail or wherever. And also Bree has confirmed on accident that he is being charged with attempted murder on a off-duty police officer. So for everybody who's making videos saying that the DV or the attempted murder was on Bree Olson, that's also what I thought, but no, it's been confirmed. It was a off-duty police officer that Santos has gotten into a altercation with, and things went too far. Now he's being charged with attempted unaliving of a police officer.
Number 3.
Oh my god.
Number
Too bad Jazz isn't here.
Number 2 and number 3.
I just joined. Hey. Oh, hey.
Hey, Amanda, let me show you that you don't have to turn it off. Okay, I'm going to show you. This is the wiretapper right here, right?
عارف ايه اسرع طريقه تخسر بيها اشباه الصحاب؟ بطل تبقى مفيد ليهم. بس كده. بطل تساعد كام اسبوع. بطل تحل مشاكل كل الناس. وبطل تبقى موجود في كل مره يتصلوا بيك. وشوف ايه اللي هيحصل. في ناس مش بتفتقدك انت، هي بتفتقد الحاجات اللي كنت بتعملها لهم، المشوار اللي وصلتهم فيه، النصيحه اللي اديتها لهم، العلاقات اللي عرفتها لهم، الفلوس اللي سلفتها لهم، والدعم النفسي اللي كنت بتقدمه من غير مقابل. طول ما انت اللي بتقدم الحاجات دي، الصداقة بتفضل قوية، والمكالمات بتيجي، والرسائل بتيجي، والعزومات بتيجي، وكل حاجة تبان طبيعية. لكن أول ما تبطل تبقى مفيد، كل حاجة بتتغير. فجأة يبقوا مشغولين، فجأة يبعدوا، وفجأة يبطلوا يسألوا عليك، وساعتها الحياة بتبان. الصاحب الحقيقي ما بيختفيش لما قيمتك أو اللي بتقدمه يتغير، لأنه من البداية ما كانش موجود عشان مصلحته، كان موجود عشانك انت. صاحب الحقيقي يقدر يقعد معاك حتى لو ما عندكش حاجة تقدمها له، لا فلوس ولا علاقات ولا مساعدة ولا أي مصلحة، مجرد وجودك كفاية بالنسبة له. والمؤلم إن معظم الناس ما بتعرفش مين أصحابها الحقيقيين وقت النجاح، بيعرفوا لما يبطلوا بس يدوهم. فلو حد مشي من حياتك لمجرد إنك بطلت تبقى مفيد ليه، فما تجريش وراه وما تحاولش تقنعه إنه يفضل. انت ما خسرتش صاحب، انت خسرت عميل كان بياخد صداقتك ببلاش.
You're not fucking hot, not even kind of. He's got 14.1 thousand followers.
This may sound dumb, but I never understood why football.
Why did nobody tell me that if you want to be successful, all you got to do is be strict? Right? And I didn't really understand what that really meant until I saw my friend Nevaeh completely change her life. So I'm on my way to Chipotle, right? I'm about to grab myself some lunch, and I'm listening to music, having a great time, until my music is cut off, right? Because I have an incoming phone call. I look at my phone and I see it's my friend Nevaeh. Mind you, me and Nevaeh will text here and there, we'll Snapchat, slide up on each other's stories, whatever, but we haven't had a phone call in a minute. So I'm a little concerned. But I soon find out what this is all about. So I answer the phone, I'm like, hey girl, what's going on? She's like, hey, what are you doing? I'm like, nothing, I'm on my way to Chipotle. What's up with you? She's like, oh, okay. She's like, do you still like go to coffee shops to get work done? I'm like, yeah, I do that a lot. You know, I be working from home. I like to go to different places, whatever. She's like, okay, cool. Do you think I could come with you, like, the next time you go? Hey, come with me. Baby, you're a nurse. What you got to work on, right? You got some little random stuff? Like, I don't know. But I'm like, yeah, sure. Like, I'm going to Starbucks tomorrow if you want to come. She's like, okay, yes. Like, I'll meet you there. Like, text me the time, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm thinking nothing of it, right? I'm thinking, okay, is she trying to, like, get extra studies or something to get another year? I don't know. But that next day in Starbucks, I figure out Nevaeh has a whole different thing in her mind. So I get to Starbucks. All right, I tell her meet me there at like 9. We're there. And I'm like, girl, what are you gonna work on? Like, what do you guys some extra stuff for the hospital you gotta fill out, like some paperwork? She's like, no, like, girl, I quit.
Quit?
I was like, what? She's like, yeah, like I quit nursing, like I'm done with that. It was just taking such a toll on me, and like, I don't know, I feel like I can do more. I'm like, oh, okay, right? This is a shock to me. I thought she loved nursing. So I'm like, so what are you gonna do while we're here? Like, what are you gonna work on? She's like, well, I'm gonna learn more about like business and investing. Like, I wanna get started with something like that. I'm like, okay, lit, right? That's the field I'm in. That's cool. I like that. Tell me why. We're there, right, for like 2-3 hours. We were both locked in. We were both tapped in. She's locked in. She's listening to different things. She's sending out a bunch of emails. She's doing so much. And when I tell you from this day forward, I knew this was not the same Nevaeh. So after Starbucks, right, it's like a week or 2 later. There's plans being made in our group chat, right, with all of our friends. We're trying to go do something, right? And for literally like the whole next month, Nevaeh's texting, sorry guys, I can't, I have Pilates. Sorry guys, I can't, I gotta get some work done. Oh, I miss you guys so much, but like I'm meeting with someone today. Right, and Nevaeh was the one to always be down, right? No matter what, Nevaeh was quick to take a shift off. She was quick to show up. Not this time. I'm thinking, girl, what do you got going on? So I text Nevaeh, right? Because we've been meeting at coffee shops here and there, but she's been doing some other stuff. So I text her that next day. I'm like, hey girl, do you want to go to another coffee shop sometime and like get some work done? She's like, oh my gosh, yes. The only day I'm available though is Friday morning. Like, is that cool with you? I'm like, yeah, like I would love to. Right? I'm thinking this whole time I got a lot of questions to ask her. Right? And that's exactly what I do. So we get there and I'm just in sweatpants and a t-shirt. Right? I just go to these coffee shops feeling comfy. I don't even care. Usually, Nevaeh's on the same vibe. Right? Also, I'm sitting at the table, right? I'm drinking my little strawberry acai. I look up because I hear the door open. I see Nevaeh, but this is a whole different Nevaeh, right? She got her hair down, pinned up. She's wearing a nice little business, like roughly nice shirt, some cute business casual pants, some heels on. I'm thinking, girl, what you got going on? Right? She sits down. I'm like, Nevaeh, you look good. Like, you look like $1 million walking up in here. She's like, thank you. Like, from everything I've been learning and like what I've learned on my own, like look good, feel good. And if I feel good, like I do so much better. I take everything so much more seriously. And actually I have a meeting after here at 2:30. A meeting? I'm like, girl, you got a meeting with who? She tells me, she's like, yeah, it's this guy. He has this brand. He has like a brand he just sold for like 50 million. So I'm just gonna meet with him and like try to learn as much as I can. I said, hold on. You're meeting with a man who sold his business for $50 million? She's like, yeah, I know. Isn't it so good? Like, I'm going to learn so much. I'm thinking, girl, how did you even get these connections? How are you doing this? Right? I literally asked her, how did you get this? She's like, well, like, I've been really locked in. I've been reaching out to so many people. Nobody answers, but like some do. And it's just been a lot, but it's definitely worth it. I'm like, clearly, boy, you mean with somebody who's literally making straight bands. Like, they're going to give you something. Right? So we talk about business for a little bit, but I'm trying to get into personal. I'm like, so are you talking to anybody? Like, are you even on that type of vibe right now? Because she was always trying to get a boyfriend. She shocks me. She's like, no, girl, like, I deleted Hinge, Tinder, all of that. Like, I'm not looking for anything right now. Like, there was this guy I was talking to. I think you remember him, but, like, I had to cut that off. Like, he was just holding me back.
Wow, good for her.
Baby, you're inspiring me. You're inspiring me. Like, hold on, you making me want to do all of the above. And 2 months later is when she really puts the cherry on top. So we're texting in the group chat, right? It's one of our friends' birthday, right? Everybody's talking about, yes, I'm down to go. What restaurant, blah, blah, blah. And Nevaeh, right? She can finally come. I've seen her a little bit, but nobody else has. Okay, it's been a minute. So everybody's excited, loving, hearting Nevaeh's message. And we go to this dinner, right? We go to this birthday dinner for our friend. We're all sitting at the table. Okay, of course, Nevaeh looks great. She really upped her fashion sense, right? That look good, feel good. She was not playing about that. So we're all sitting down at the booth, right? We're talking, people are catching up, and everyone's like, Nevaeh, like, what have you been up to? Like, I know you've been busy, but like, girl, what have you been doing? Nevaeh says something that I didn't even know. She goes, I don't know if you guys know this, but like, I quit my nursing job. Everyone's like, what? What do you mean? She's like, yeah, I'm trying to focus more on like business and like my health and like growing closer to God. And it's been doing really well. Like, I just bought my first building.
All right, too much. You make us too good too.
So this mom and her 2 kids were like, I guess they walked in behind us, and I didn't recognize, like,
These kind of stories piss me off because make it sound like living in America is just like this. I don't know how she do it, but good for her. But yeah.
Was like, did you not see them? I said no. She goes, they walked in right behind me. They were like, oh my God, Natasha. And I'm like, oh, I didn't pay attention. And so then, you go say hi to them? No. So listen, they follow us around, and then the little boy comes and asks for a picture, and I'm like, oh, that's fine. And so we took a picture, and then he walks off with his mom. And then when we're looking at the like, oh, fuck, I still forgot to get laundry baskets. Anyways, when we were at the laundry baskets, the mom comes and she's like, hi, do you mind taking a picture with my daughter? My son is more outgoing. My daughter's more shy, so she didn't want to ask. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. So then the daughter takes a selfie. And then the other person's like taking pictures and stuff with it. Well, then the mom's like, can I get one too? And I was like, yeah. And I told him, I'm like, I like when the mom is like, she watches me too. Like she, you know, and then they were like, we love watching Ash because she's funny, you know, like I like that. Like you watch me with your kids and I love that. And then when we were leaving, girl like seen me and she was smiling and I already knew she was gonna ask. So then I walked by and she goes, are you Ash Trevino? And I had my sunglasses on. I'm like, yeah. She's like, can I get a picture with you? No, a shopper. Oh. And I was like, yeah. And so she took a picture with me and then I'm like, okay, let's go. So we hurry up and leave. Because I was like,
nobody got aggressive with you.
I know, but I love like, you know, them like asking, and I'm still kind of like iffy, but I mean, I pretty much read people.
That's good when they act, they like,
yeah.
They're not just think of random.
برج الحمل ايه توقعاته من يوم 13 لحد يوم 31؟ مسكين ده الحمل.
ليش؟ أنا
ناس بقى بتهموم. ايوه. طيب برج الحمل عنده طاقة كتير قوي.
الحمد لله.
وممكن يصل بتفكير جديد، يعني يغير كل خريطته في الحياة. لأنه تربى وانغزل. طيب اتعلم من اللي هو انغزل، يعني انصدم كتير بشغله. لكن هو من محبته للآخرين بيسامح بسرعة. هو قلبه أبيض، يعني بيزعل بسرعة ويتصالح بسرعة. بس ربنا بياخد له حقه. صح. وبيكشف بلحظتها الحقائق. صح. طيب هو عنده تنوير بصيرة كمان. أنا عايز برافو عليكي. بصي أنا بقول له لبرج الحمل كل اللي بيشتغلوا، كل الظروف اللي مارين فيها في العمل، في المشاكل، عنده عرض جديد وفرصة مهمة عمل. هذا الباب هيفتح لك إياه وهتثق بنفسك، بس ما تفكر، ابعد التردد اللي عم بيحصل عليك ابعده بقى. أنا بقول له للحمل إذا أنت كنت سعيد في مكان عملك إياك تغير عملك. لو رحت لمكان تاني مش هتلاقي نفس المكان اللي كنت قاعد فيه أو نفس الراحة. صح. يعني صح. المهم الراحة. ممكن يكون مرتاح نفسيا مش يعني
بس
ماديا.
أنا
رأيي يصبر الحمل لأنه الله بده يعطي. من 13 لغاية 20 انتبه بأمورك العاطفية ولا تعطي أي قرار سريع. بعدين من 25 لغاية آخر الشهر رتب ترتيب ميزانيتك المادية بشكل أفضل. حياتيك مبلغ كنت عم تنتظره. يعني انت عندك فلوس جاية.
يا الله.
ماشي انا مستنياها يا دكتور. طب امتى بقى؟ من يوم كام لكام؟
بصي الله اعلم. انا لما بشوف الخريطة الفلكية انا بشوف الحمل اني الله بده يشيله قبل اخر سنة هيرتاح ماديا، يعني لانه هو سنين صبر وسنين تعب وسنين شقى. هو الراجل وهو الست وما فيش عنده امان، فربه شايفه قديش هو ربه، يعني قديش هو برج الحمل صادق وإنساني وبيعمل خير وما بيأذيش حد.
الا ما يهديه دي.
صح، اكيد اكيد ربنا هيكافئه.
لما تهديه دي هيعمل ايه برج الحمل؟ هيقعد في البيت بقى.
هيقعد في البيت. برج
This device is from the future. We now know exactly what's been going on with Perez Hilton, including what happened the night he went live self-harming himself. His sister has done a 3-part interview with Page 6, sharing all the details. If you haven't already, make sure to hit follow so you continue to get my updates. So Perez's sister has done a 3-part series. The first one she did is this. Perez Hilton's sister gives harrowing firsthand account of his attempt. I didn't recognize my brother, she says. So we know about the self-harming, and we know that the police tried to de-escalate the situation and were outside Perez's home for hours, but it turns out he actually attempted to do that, and this is when police entered the home. His family has said the only updates we should be listening to are anything that comes from his actual website. So his sister did post an update there before the interview was released, saying a personal statement from Perez Hilton's sister. So she thanked everyone for checking in and sending kind words and prayers for Perez. And then she continued to say, the past several days have been incredibly difficult. I rarely give interviews, but I felt it was important to speak on the record about what happened, share what I personally witnessed, and address some of the misinformation circulating. You can read my full interview here, and this is the link to the Page 6 articles. Please note that the interview includes difficult discussions of self-harm, mental health, and medical trauma. To anyone who is struggling, please ask for help. You do not have to face it alone. And then she linked some places you can go to get help. This is the first article that she did. So Perez's real name is Mario Lavandera, and his sister's name is Barbara. And she did a phone call into Page 6 for this 3-part series. August 4th will forever be one of the darkest days my family and I have ever experienced. That afternoon, Mario was in his bedroom with the door closed and locked, which wasn't like him. His door was almost always open. Barbara, who was visiting from California, said the press had stopped responding to her, so she'd gone to check in on him. When I knocked, he said he was fine, but I could barely hear him. After I knocked a few more times and asked him to open the door, he stopped responding to me. I tried calling his cell phone in case he couldn't hear me, but he wouldn't answer. Something just felt wrong. I unlocked his bedroom door and realized he was inside the bathroom. I knocked several more times and told him I was going to come in if he didn't open the door. He still didn't answer, so I unlocked it. When I opened the door, my nightmare became a reality. Mario was standing in front of the shower, naked, cut up, covered in blood, with a box cutter in his hand. What I can say with certainty is that I didn't recognize my brother when I looked at him. I saw it in his eyes. They didn't look the same. Then, a split second later, he smiled at me. It felt like I was staring at someone else. Barbara said in a total panic, she grabbed Mario's 3 children, who were 13, 11, and 8, and got them out of the house. I left the room, grabbed the car keys, and yelled for the kids to run to the car. Thankfully, our mom wasn't home at the time, and I was able to get everyone out quickly. Once the children were safely in the car, Barbara dialed 911. So this is one of the things that's been going around, is that why didn't she call the police? Why didn't they tell someone? Why didn't they call 911? She did. The first call I made was to the police. Then I messaged my best friend who lives nearby while I was on with dispatch and asked her to please come get the kids and take them away from the scene. While much more happened in the hours that followed, Barbara, who has an extremely close relationship with her older brother, said she's going to leave out many of the specific details because they're too painful, graphic, and overwhelming. As we know, Hilton left loved ones and everyone who was watching online horrified when he shared live footage to TikTok of him injuring himself. Eventually, I was able to go back into the house while I waited for the ambulance and place towels over Mario to help stop the bleeding. He'd already lost a significant amount of blood, yet he was somehow still able to speak, although his voice was very faint. The ambulance took him to the hospital, and I stayed behind to speak with the crisis team that arrived. And then Page 6 asked Barbara why she decided to do this interview now. And she said, I've debated for the past few days whether I should say anything personally. Mario has always been an open book. He's a public personality and someone who has shared so much of his life online. As his younger sister, I'm the opposite. I'm a very private person, and although I've worked with him for many years, I've always stayed behind the scenes. As the only person who witnessed what happened from the beginning to the end, Barbara felt that she could be the only person who could offer some clarity since so much has happened. I'm talking now for everyone who cares about him and has been sending their best wishes, but also because of all the rumors, false reporting, fake exclusives, and made-up quotes going around. Barbara said since she's the only person who witnessed what happened from the beginning to the end, she feels she's the only person who can offer some clarity since so much has happened. She said, I'm talking now for everyone who cares about him and has been sending their best wishes, but also because of all the rumors, false reporting, fake exclusives, and made-up quotes going around. I can only share what I personally witnessed and experienced, but I want people to hear it from someone who was actually there. Then she took a minute to say that Perez has changed and that he's not the same person he used to be. She said the comments calling this karma have been especially painful. I wouldn't wish what my mother, Mario's children, or our entire family is experiencing on anyone. She said she understands that some people don't like him and some even hate him, but she says Mario has publicly acknowledged the harm he caused earlier in his career. In 2010, he went on network television and admitted that the outings, doodles, and other things he did were wrong, and he has apologized repeatedly. She said, I'm not asking anyone to forget or excuse any of that. I also understand that some people will always believe he hasn't done enough despite his efforts. I'm simply asking people to recognize that he has changed tremendously over the past 20 years and has genuinely tried to become a better person. I don't believe someone should be reduced forever to the worst things they did in their past, especially when they've admitted the harm and genuinely tried to grow. Whatever anyone thinks about Mario, his children and our mother are innocent. They shouldn't be punished or tormented because of how people feel about him. The article then went on to talk a little bit about what's happened with Perez over the last few months. So if you weren't aware, he was in the hospital for 21 days. He had developed sepsis, and then he had to go back into the hospital because he had developed a blood clot. Perez actually did a video saying that this was the worst and the best thing that's ever happened to him, that he had discovered Jesus, that he was going to be reading the Bible from the front to the back. There was a lot of content that he made surrounding this situation. Reports are saying that Perez has been struggling since his move from Las Vegas to Miami in June, and also that he's struggling financially to pay his health bills from the 2 episodes he experienced. His mother has now filed for temporary custody of his 3 children, which means she will have the say in everything that pertains to them. And Perez, eventually, when he's feeling better, will have to file to get custody back. Barbara says that she's very grateful to Perez's fans who have been supporting him through this time, saying, what I can say on behalf of our family is that we're deeply grateful for every kind message, prayer, and expression of genuine concern. The support has meant more to us than I can properly express. The second article she did with Page 6 is called Perez Hilton Checked Himself into Hospital for Severe Depression Just Weeks Before His Attempt. I'm going to cover this second article in a second video, so make sure you hit follow so it'll pop up in your feed.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Everybody wants a country boyfriend until it's late one night and you don't know it.
Jo Malone London's Wood Sage and Sea Salt Cologne has been an all-time favorite of mine for years now, but I think I found something even better. I just got this new Jo Malone London Sea Salt and Bergamot, and it's basically the distant cousin. It's just as crisp and clean and coastal as the Wood Sage and Sea Salt Cologne, but with more notes of citrus and bergamot. It has that same signature sea salt note that brings that freshness. It's the perfect summer beachy scent, and I've been reaching for it nonstop. It is a unisex fragrance, and my husband has been stealing this for me, so I might just get another one. This newest addition to the Jo Malone London family is now available at Sephora.
I'm not getting a juice. I don't want it. I don't want one. Stop asking me to get one. A lot of people like your video. You want me to get you a juice or a fruit? Give me a hug. Give me a hug. Your name? Okay, love you. Love you.
Do you have to be mentally disabled in order to be a Crip?
I'm not mentally disabled.
How did you become a Crip then? I feel like you and I have a lot in common actually, because
Beluga right here! Beluga, one more! That's Beluga outside Netflix!
Netflix will apologize to me!
Beluga, one more! Beluga, this way! Beluga right here! Beluga!
Beluga. I found out the beluga is the big fish called beluga. Okay. All right. Oh. Gemini, how much is this? Can buy it in Seattle with total.
That supplement typically costs between $24 and $33, plus local sales tax depending on where you purchase it in Seattle.
It's called from Costco.
At Costco warehouse, it typically costs under $20, though prices can vary slightly by location.
Costco Seattle.
My mistake. Costco warehouses usually have that B12 supplement for about $18 before any local sales tax.
How much the total?
With the Seattle sales tax included, the total comes to approximately $19.85.
How is spelled vitamin?
It is spelled Vitamin.
Is B12 is a vitamin?
Yes, vitamin B12 is an essential water-soluble vitamin.
How spell Costco?
It is spelled Costco.
So sorry again, say it about the B12. Is that vitamin or supplements?
Vitamin B12 is a vitamin, and taking it in pill form means it's also a dietary supplement.
Actually, this is to put under the tongue.
Yes, that's right. Those quick dissolve tablets are designed to be placed under the tongue to dissolve for faster absorption.
Okay. And I will show you the second product, which is this one.
I can't quite see the
Here,
product
this
clearly.
one.
Could you hold it up? That jar contains a D3 plus K2 supplement with 5,000 international units of D3 and 100 micrograms of K2 per serving.
Okay, how much the total? Seattle with the tax?
That particular lychee flavored D3 plus K2 gummy doesn't have a standard price at local stores in Seattle, so the total would depend on where you buy it.
Amazon.
I'm opening the Amazon shopping app for you.
No, you find the price for me from Amazon. How much?
On Amazon, those 90-count iridescent D3 K2 gummies in the lychee flavor generally range in price from $25 to $56 before local sales tax.
How much the total?
With the Seattle sales tax included, the total for those gummies on Amazon would range from approximately $27 to $60.
No, I didn't buy it in $60. I don't think so. So how much?
I see. Since you didn't buy them for $60, the next best thing to do is check your past purchase history for the exact amount you paid.
Well, it's hard to find because there's a lot of in the list, so it's hard to find it. So can you tell me how much?
I'm sorry, I couldn't find a record of your specific purchase to know the exact amount you paid.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So can you tell me like how much to find on Amazon right now?
Right now on Amazon, those iridescent D3 K2 gummies range in price from $25 to $56 before local sales tax.
So let's say if it's 25 with the tax, how much the total?
With a base price of $25, the total with the Seattle sales to 9 cents.
Right. What about Gemini, tell me more about when to take the vitamin D3 plus K jelly and the B12 under the tongue. What's the best time to take them?
It's generally best to take vitamin D3 and K2 with a meal that contains some healthy fats to help with absorption. Vitamin B12 can be taken at any time, but many people prefer to take it in the morning to support energy levels. This information is not medical advice or a diagnosis.
Okay.
Always see a healthcare professional or seek care if you have concerns about your health.
It's good to take them before breakfast, before coffee or after coffee or with coffee. What do you think?
For the best absorption, it's usually better to take your vitamins with a meal rather than right along with your morning coffee, as caffeine can sometimes affect how some nutrients are absorbed. You could try separating them by an hour or so for peace of mind.
I'll come back. Bathroom quickly. Gemini. Hold on.
She just not know. I need everybody's help. Is this clickbait or does she just not know?
My next state that I want to visit.
Wait, before you get too far ahead of yourself, remember, you have to notify your PO that you want to travel before you can go visit any state. But where do you want to go?
It's Seattle. It's Seattle.
Wait, you want to go to the state of Seattle? Can you show me where Seattle's at on this map? Is that like on the far left floating in the ocean next to Hawaii? Or is that next to the state of Las Vegas?
I want to go to Seattle in the fall.
That's great, but I first need to know where is the state of Seattle at?
I've never been.
You've only ever been to like 4 other states in your life.
I want to go to Seattle and Oregon.
Are you sure the state below Seattle isn't Portland? But you know Oregon is a state, but you don't know Seattle isn't? Did you not sing the Alphabet State song?
They're using Betty as like the carrot in front of the horse because they're literally.
Have you noticed your cat running toward the door as soon as it hears your keys outside? Many people assume the cat somehow understands exactly what keys are or knows the time you will arrive. In reality, it has learned that the distinctive jingle is consistently followed by the door opening and its trusted person returning home. Greet your cat calmly and keep your arrival routine predictable, especially if sudden excitement makes it rush Dinjiro.
I've been thinking about moving. There's no real reason for it, but I like moving.
Try something right now. Do not skip this. Wherever you are, I want...
Hey guys, Saturday, August 15th, Seahawks is playing against the Dallas Cowboys at 5 p.m. And guess what? I have front row tickets. I'm looking for a super fan from my TikTok. I'm going to be selecting them in 2 days. We're going to do some tailgating. We're going to have some fun. We're going to kick ass out there. Tell me why I should take you to the game.
يا رب بعدها بك. وين شلت انت؟ وين شلت؟
Was getting money.
What y'all know about this on CD?
He was mixed with a couple things, bought like a couple rings, bricks in a condo, and grams to sing. Left on baby mother tatted, 5-year bid up.
By the way, I'm not moving.
Anyway, I felt them.
Very much in part.
One lock seat belt them, took them out to Belgium. Welcome, bitches this pretty, that's seldom. This box better than the box he was held in. I'm Mama D in the outer. I call him Tabby like Jarvis. He like it when I get drunk, but I like it when he be sober. That's top of the top, but I never fuck with beginners. I let them play with my pussy, they lick it out with his fingers. I'm in the zone.
For
just $125, you can visit the Space Needle, the Seattle Aquarium, and 3 other attractions, including the Woodland Park Zoo, the Museum of Pop Culture, or take a harbor cruise out on Elliott Bay. Right now, the Seattle City Pass tickets are 10% off, and they include some of the best attractions in the entire city for an insanely good deal. If you were to pay for each of these attractions individually, you'd be paying well over $200 a person, so this actually makes a lot of sense if these spots are already on your bucket list. Just tap the location tag in this video, select options from tickets, and scroll until you find the Seattle City Pass option. The 10% discount is applied automatically at checkout, and it literally couldn't be any easier to save money for your upcoming trip to Seattle.
Asking you questions and you're responding with information about her condition.
Yeah.
And if you could just look at the screen here.
Sometimes people don't like you because you don't need their approval. I'm going to say it back for Keisha in the back. Sometimes people don't like you because you don't need their approval. Clock that, T. Share this one.
I want to talk to women right now. Sisters, come and gather. This is something I need to tell y'all so you can understand this. Women, the quickest way to lose power is thinking you have to be nice to keep it. I'm going to say it again. The quickest way to lose power is thinking you have to be nice to keep it. Manipulators don't want your love. They want your loyalty because it feeds their ego. They study your empathy. They weaponize your healing, and they drain you while smiling in your face. Come on, how many times did he smile in your face? How many times did she smile in your face? See, dark psychology doesn't start with what they do to you. Don't get it twisted. It starts with what you allow because you were never taught to defend your mind. Let that settle for a second, sister. You've been conditioned to be agreeable, to apologize, to over-explain, to lower your voice so they can stay comfortable. Let me be very clear with you. Your softness is not the problem. Your silence is. And the moment you pull back your emotional supply, the calls, the comfort, the access, they'll either expose their true self or disappear. Either way, you win. Don't beg to be understood. Master your psychology and make them adjust. Welcome to the arsenal. DM me armed if you're ready to become the threat and not the target. I am teaching dark psychology, and it's for women only. And if you want to whoop ass, DM me. Class starts soon. Class is in session. You're not co-parenting. You're surviving psychological warfare with someone who uses your child as a weapon. You heard what I said, and I'll say it again for you because you're probably tone deaf. You are not co-parenting. You're surviving psychological warfare with someone who uses your child as a weapon. Oh, there are female narcissists and male narcissists. I don't discriminate. I shoot all of you. See, they don't want the child. They want control. They don't want peace. They want power. And the more healed you get, the more dangerous you become to their illusion. You heard what the fuck I said. Stop playing dumb. Come here. Come closer. Grab a notepad. I'm about to teach you, and I'm not going to charge. Come closer. See, let me tell you this. Every text they send is bait. Every lie they tell is projection. Every tantrum they throw is a test.
For just $100.
Getting money.
Hey guys.
Try something, right?
Funny,
Have you noticed your
Or her, and I said,
I need everybody's help. Is this clickbait or does she just not know?
My next state that I want to visit.
Wait, before you get too far ahead of yourself, remember, you have to notify your PO that you want to travel before you can go visit any state. But where do you want to go?
It's Seattle. It's Seattle.
Wait, you want to go to the state of Seattle? Can you show me where Seattle's at on this map? Is that like on the far left floating in the ocean next to Hawaii? Or is that next to the state of Las Vegas?
I want to go to Seattle in the fall.
That's great, but I first need to know where is the state of Seattle at?
I've never been.
You've only ever been to like 4 other states in your life.
I want to go to Seattle and Oregon.
Are you sure the state below Seattle isn't Portland? But you know Oregon is a state, but you don't know Seattle isn't? Did you not sing the Alphabet State song? I need everybody's help. Is this clickbait or does she just not know?
My next state that I want to visit
Wait, before you get too far ahead of yourself, remember, you have to notify your PO that you want to travel before you can go visit any state. But where do you want to go?
is Seattle. It's Seattle.
Wait, you want to go to the state of Seattle? Can you show me where Seattle's at
My
on this map?
state.
Is that like on the far left?
My
floating in
city
the ocean next
in the state of Washington. All right, let's show Gemini. Oh. How much this backpack? Backpack.
Prices for that Fila-Tech backpack vary quite a bit depending on the seller and condition, typically falling somewhere between $15 and $50.
Well, I'll go with the cheapest price at I got from Ross, Seattle.
Using the lowest price of $15 and adding the Seattle sales tax, the total comes to roughly $16.56.
What's the name of this company?
The name of the company is Fila.
Can you tell me more about this company?
Fila is a legendary sportswear brand that was founded way back in 1911 in Biella, Italy. They're globally recognized for their athletic apparel and footwear, blending Italian design with high-performance features.
And tell me more. Is this popular these days in America?
Fila has definitely had some major comebacks and remains a recognized name, especially with the trendy, chunky sneaker styles, though it might not be as dominant as some of the other major brands in America right now.
So if people see me carry the Fila, what they think? Like a low class, high class, mid class? Like what do you think?
Views on the brand really depend on the specific item and personal style, as Fila is popular with many different groups and isn't strictly pinned to any one social class. It's all about how you style it and how you carry yourself.
Okay. And tell me more about the backpack from Fila.
Fila's iconic white line collection in the 1970s was a real game changer, bringing color to the previously all-white world of tennis and making the brand a major player in high-fashion sportswear.
So this popular for tennis?
Yes, Fila has a strong heritage in tennis and is still worn by many players today on the court.
Oh, so if people see a Fila backpack, they they immediately associate with the tennis?
Not necessarily.
Oh.
While Fila has a deep connection to tennis, their backpacks are often designed for general use, like school, work, or casual travel, so people might just see it as a stylish everyday bag.
Okay, but it's for most of the tennis people, they use Fila company?
While Fila is definitely one of the major brands in tennis and sponsors many professional players, there are also other big names like Nike, Adidas, and Wilson that are very widely used on the court.
Keep falling. Tired of that. My nose itchy.
I hear a lot of tiredness in your voice. Take a deep breath and let me know if there's anything I can do to help you relax or chat about something else.
Yeah, I want to show you that fluffy pig, and you tell me how much.
I'm ready to see it. Go ahead and show me the item.
From this company. You see the company?
That's a cute Squishmallow. The price of a pink pig Squishmallow with an egg can vary depending on its size and where you buy it, but they typically range from about $10 to $25.
Okay, Seattle price, please, and where to find it?
That pink pig Squishmallow generally costs between $10 and $25, depending on its size. You can find them at local retailers in Seattle like Target or at various toy and gift shops.
So say cuddle. Cuddle what? What they call it? Cuddle what? Toy, pillow? What do they call it?
That company is called Squishmallows, and their products are generally known as plush toys or huggable pillows.
All right. So how much? Give me the total with the tax in Seattle.
For a $15 Squishmallow, the total with Seattle sales tax comes to approximately $16.54. If you find a different size or buy from another seller, the price will vary.
Okay, Gemini.
I'm sorry to hear that. If you'd like to switch gears, just let me know what you'd prefer to talk about or what kind of help you're looking for.
No, you're right. You're right. No problem. But you're right. I start crash because you remember when you told me you're gonna feel down after 1 hour and a half from having the coffee and the sugar?
I remember that. That sugar and caffeine can definitely lead to a dip in energy after a bit. How are you feeling right now?
I feel it start leaving my body. Now I feel it too much.
That sounds very uncomfortable. It might be a good idea to sit or lie down somewhere safe, drink a little water, and have a small snack to help stabilize things. If the feeling continues, it's best to seek help from a medical professional.
Do you think this is something I need to be worried about? I thought this is like a normal crash after not having breakfast and you just have a coffee and sugar then. Right? Is that what it mean? You need to take the vitamins too, yeah. Go. So I'll take my vitamin D3, K2, and B12. Which one come first? Which one to take it first?
It doesn't strictly matter which one you take first, but remember to take the vitamin D3 and K2 with a meal that contains some healthy fats to help with absorption. You can take the vitamin B12 at any time, often in the morning to support your energy levels.
Okay, I'll put it under my tongue right now. Huh. Okay, I'll show this a brush and tell me how much is this.
I can't quite see the brush clearly. Could you hold it up again so I can see the details?
Here.
I can't quite make out the details of the brush to identify the exact brand or model, so I'm unable to provide a price for it at the moment.
No, Gemini, here. Look.
That appears to be a styling or edge brush. These typically cost around $2 to $5.
On Seattle price, give me with the total.
Factoring in a typical base cost for a styling brush and Seattle sales tax, the total would come to approximately $3.31.
All right, Gemini. Thank you for right now. Come back to you later.
See you later. Feel free to reach out whenever you're ready to pick things back up.
To Hawaii?
Have you noticed?
Try something right now.
Hey guys.
Getting money for just this holiday.
I know a lot of people are disappointed in me for what appears to be me, helping out, trying to help out Santos in some way. I already said, I'm not going to bail him out. I don't care. If it's $100,000, I'm not doing that. Even if it was 5, 10K, I would be able to afford that, but I still wouldn't do it because I believe in him just like learning his lesson. You guys don't know this, the details of everything that really happened. And so it's hard to understand, but, Santos is my family. He's my son's dad. He helps me literally day to day with every little thing. So, it's hard to just turn on your family, just leave them to just sit there and be helpless. Like, it's a horrible feeling. So, I know y'all don't understand and could be disappointed in me, but just know at least you don't have to understand the feeling of, possibly not helping your own family out if you can. So trying to help out a little bit while also trying to, not be an enabler. But like I said, y'all don't know the full details of everything, and so, try not to judge too much.
أكتر بس هو عبارة عن إنه محمد صالح على أرض الواقع وهو بالبرلمان. عرفتوا شو؟ هدول
Ashley Trevino and Uncle Fester have their very own Netflix special. Well, kind of.
So they,
So
right?
if you don't know what's going on, Stephanie So is a popular podcaster and YouTuber who landed her very own special on Netflix called The Rotten Files. This is a spin-off of Rotten Mango, where she talks about true crime and just overall bad, horrible people. And she decided that the first rotten person she wanted to talk about was Ashley Trevino. Girl, we're going to be watching this podcast together. We're going to do a watch party, so make sure you hit the follow button, hit the live notification button, because you don't want to miss this. I did take a sneak peek at the podcast. I haven't watched the whole thing in its entirety, but one of the parts that I came across is where Stephanie So is showing a picture of Ashley Trevino unfiltered to her husband, and their response as well, hilarious. There's also parts of the podcast where Stephanie talks about more serious things, like the fact that Ashley Trevino came on to TikTok on live stream and exposed her top region and her bottom region, potentially to minors. Now, we all know, if you're part of the Ashley Trevino lore, or if you're an anti-Ashley creator like myself, we all know that Ashley Trevino has a following that is primarily teenagers that are under the age, which means they cannot consent to seeing her top part and her bottom part, which I think is a misdemeanor in most states, and even a felony if they're minors. But what do I know? I'm just a girl on the internet that wants to watch a podcast with you and has way too many opinions. So make sure you let me know yours in the comments below, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.
And my question is, can there be a balance for women to still feel confident if she's the breadwinner? And can a man still feel masculine?
I'm assuming that's for the ladies first.
So, as someone who, there's been times where I've made like $40,000 months or $60,000 days just being successful in my career. And I never let that go to my head, because I realized that that's not the normal income. And I never define my worth or my value or my influence based upon how much money I make. I think that if men also take that strategy and not define their masculinity as how much they can financially provide, then they won't even look at those things when it comes to their relationship. So you can still submit to your man if you're the breadwinner. You can still allow him to be a man, because his manhood is not tied to how much money he made. Your femininity is not tied to how much food you cook, right? Your femininity is not tied to how much you do the laundry. All of these things that is the old world traditional things that are supposed to be the values of what defines femininity and masculinity. Byproducts. It's 2025, love.
Right.
I feel like that's...
I'll back to you, lady. All right, I'll go back to... I'll turn off the fan. That's the thing. It's hard to leave the bed. The chair. I'll pick up that later. Okay, here, see. still not ready. Wow. Okay, so now say organizing my closet, August 11. Or my brain believe like that's it, since I did talk about it, like I already achieved it, like that's it, I don't need to do it. For some reason the brain believe it's already done, but yeah. Okay, okay, Bob. Hello guys. And the chairman said, oh, you can sneak a little bit. Boom, boom, that's it. All right, I have a big board here, and like all my plans, everything. I'm gonna miss this coffee. I'm gonna make me a coffee. Did I say I'm tired of you, but I'm gonna make me a coffee now. All right, let's see. I'm gonna have this. I don't have much. Hold on. Go show the honey. Okay, so suppose no more. It's not supposed to help lose weight, right? Right. Nutella. This one. Well, I don't know, but it's supposed no more. So I can lose weight. We'll see. Okay, what I want here. So I want this, just those pistachio, but I like all of them, and I mix nuts from. And look at how's everything. Making it take. Clean, wash everything. This is all empty, cleaned it, and I changed that one. I washed this for my the coffee and everything before I left to clean everything. Oh, this is my home. I miss my home. It's beautiful. Alhamdulillah, shukr. And then I vacuumed the floor, water. This one, no, not this company. It was called our company. Daisy or they. Or something like this. I forgot. I need to say the name. I miss my spices and all this. I love everything. All right, here I want to use the ice machine. Here, I need to organize these two, but I'm working on them a little bit. Then I bring the rest of the stuff from the storage. So, all right, is that also supposed to use them for making cakes and stuff? Well, I would like to show you my plan on the board, but that's working. But I learned in a very hard way. I'll talk about my plan ahead of time. It's never happened. For some reason, my brain believe it's already been. Where I am, I'm sorry. So my brain believe already I did it, or my brain believe like that's it. Since I did talk about it, like already achieved it, like that's it. I don't need to do it. For some reason, the brain believe it's already done. But yeah. Okay, Bob. Hello, guys. And the chairman said, "Oh my lord, bag." I'm glad I have sport medicine today. All right. And I suppose I will achieve. What is that? Yeah, here. I can show you that. No problem. Here. I can show you that. These are my goals, and that's the low goals, and this is the high goals. All right, BTS again. These suppose I wear them, but I didn't. And I'll put back all. I'm glad I washed all the laundry and everything. So I just gonna put everything as I said. I got this ready for the whole week as I packed them here. That's the water ready and all that. Yeah. Let's start. What is that? I scared myself. I pressed on flip without. I pressed on that flip without me given the order yet, but it is what it is. I'm gonna wear the microphone and everything. Hello. Happy to lower back. Lower back. Oh, yeah. I think something attached to my home is making me feel that way. I think it's the environment, and because at my friend's house, I feel so good. But the minute I come to my building, something. It's not just my apartment; it's my building in the building. Like I don't know, something in general. Like, or maybe because I know I'm gonna be by myself, so it's mentally I'm alone, and that's I'm alone by choice. I want to be alone. That's the difference. Like I don't want roommate. I don't want nobody using me. I don't want a husband. Nothing. Boom, nothing. Nada. So that's by choice. You choose to be alone. You are not alone because you're alone because you want that. So it's nothing to be sad about, right? Right. So this time, I did the whole big bag, and my friend went all the way to Hawaiian bag with a small suitcase. And I would love to learn how my friend do it. I love this one. Tracker. This is for the head there. So I can put the phone. Let's help me with the track. I'll keep tracking the phone. Okay. There we go. We'll go there. Hello. Hold on. And my friend, hello. My friend is a small packer. And I like that about my friend. And that's what I use right now. So let me press that. So move with me. There we go. Now I'm not controlling it. It's move by itself, right? Hello. So the good thing, this tracker is going to move around in bigger room. But now since I'm just moving here and here. Last time when I moved, it showed the whole shoes and stuck there. So, okay. Okay, we'll talk about this later. But for right now,
It's funny when I
do a few
squeeze.
things. I set the alarm till 10 a.m. So 10 a.m. to get more serious about to get ready for my doctor appointment. That's what's going to happen. Ouch, my back. Low out of back. More stuff here. See, all of a sudden, I back to my apartment, everything started hurt. Everything. Like when I had all this pain in my friend's apartment, I took medication. I even slept a little bit. Even last night, I slept what? Oh my God, I slept 12:30, wake up 5. I want a full cup of water. All right, there we go. Ooh. And what is this? This one? No, not this coffee. I want the French roast. There we go. Oh, I need to open the one. So turn off this electricity thing. And one more time. There we go. You open the window, get fresh air. Good morning, Seattle. Good morning, Seattle. Just make me feel like we're still in 2012. Wow. My friend, the same friend that was in his house and dropped me off, was telling me, because he's the one who was my sponsor first year, staying in his apartment for 10 days when I came here to America, picked me up from the airport and everything. So that friend told me I'm attached so much to the past. So he was telling me like, oh, just let go, start posting about the future, the right present, and about everyday thing we are doing. So I say, sure, I will do that, but I want to start little by little, especially I'm starting with from America, right? So because I lost myself in the process the whole time I'm here, to how to say that? I just want to get myself right in like during all that time. Like I lost myself in the process of trying to find my American dream. So I just want to get myself back. So I will know.
In addition, after the planets stop marching, for that evening, a new moon arises. A lot of us operate off of the cycles of moon. If you a person who don't believe it, then I feel sorry for you. Then after that moon does what it needs to do, then a solar eclipse is supposed to happen on the 12th. This solar eclipse is supposed to happen over Russia, Greenland, Iceland, and northern Spain, and Portugal. So a lot of people are going to be here like, Courtney, why are you telling me this? We're in the U.S. Why are you saying this? Because you're going to be able to see it in North Carolina and Alaska. I'm just reporting what I know. Then to wrap it all up, there's a meteor shower happening between the 12th and the 13th. So there's a comet named Swift Tuttle.
Swift Tuttle
can produce up to 100 meteors per hour.
I guess I have to get up.
This is one of the year's most spectacular meteor shower. Just watching it. Like, meteor shower supposed to come down eventually. You can also see it. It's going to be a list of cities that you can see, like Los Angeles, here in Atlanta, El Paso, Miami, Vanguard, New York, Chicago, in retrograde supposed to be done took her micro braids out. So I don't know. So if you're feeling like crying, screaming, or losing your shit today, this is why. It's not just you. Let me be crystal clear. What you're feeling right now, the overwhelm, the tears, the sudden waves of rage, that pressure cooker in your chest like you're about to scream or shatter or completely fall apart, it's not yours. So Spirit showed me last night that the earth has leveled up. But when the earth rises, every buried trauma rises with it. The veil between realms, paper thin right now. And that leaking through is heavy. I spent the night in the ethers, in the dreams where I was confronting dark energies, standing my ground, reclaiming my field. This just wasn't a nightmare, though. It was a purge. And now that energy is slamming into our nervous systems, into our hearts, into our old wounds. So if you're crying today uncontrollably and you feel like you could scream or stomp or throw something or somebody, please hear this. You know, we're not broken.
She talked about August 10, which is yesterday. When I walked.
Just write these prices. I'll come back. I'll come back quickly. Okay. Let me see the price for each item I was showing. Okay, where is the black honey here? Oh, I'm glad the price is here. Okay. So Gemini, this black honey, the price is $10.89. How much total with the tax in Seattle?
In Seattle, with the current sales tax, your total for the honey would be $12.02.
Okay, how much price for... I'll show you now. Open the camera for you. Big Nutella and a small Nutella.
Prices for Nutella vary depending on the specific size of the jars in the store you're shopping at.
Safeway?
I'm not able to give you the exact price for those Nutella jars without knowing the specific size. If you can tell me how many ounces are on the label, I can look that up for
you. This one, I don't know. Can you look?
I can't see a price on either the jar or the notes in the video. If you can remember where you bought it, I might be able to check the prices.
Safeway. Oh, here. Is this how many ounce? Oh, 2.2. 1 kilo.
You got it. That larger jar is 2.2 pounds, which is 1 kilo. With Seattle's sales tax, that size would typically come to a total of about $22.24.
That total with the tax?
My bad. I made a mistake with the math on that large jar. In Seattle, with the current sales tax, the total for that size would be $22.24.
That total with the tax, correct?
Exactly right. That total includes the Seattle sales tax.
What about the price of the small one? Look, it's 13 ounce.
The 13-ounce jar typically comes to a total of about $6.05, including the local sales tax.
What about this one? Oh, sorry. What about this one? I got it from Whole Food.
That 16-ounce jar of organic crunchy peanut butter from Whole Foods usually costs about $5.29.
Total with the what's call it? Total with the tax?
With Seattle sales tax included, that jar of peanut butter would come to a total of about $5.84.
So can you write it to me when you say $5.85? Can you write it to me as a numbers? Okay. All right, thank you.
Here's that price tag for you.
Okay, so I want to show you two more items. I want to show you that whiteboard. No, a few more items. Hold on.
Take your time. I'm here.
Yeah. How much is this board? This one, the magnetic to put on the door.
I'm not able to find a specific price for that particular magnetic shopping list board.
Like, if this is that size, you see, kind of bigger than my hand size, and you can hang it on the door. How much the price for this one? You see, magnetic. You can remove it and stick it back.
I can see it's larger than your hand and magnetic, which is super handy. Even with that size reference, I still can't pin down the exact price for you without knowing the brand or model.
Well, I don't know the brand and model, but just give me an estimate, like how much we can find in Seattle.
For a magnetic shopping list board like that, you can typically find them in Seattle for between $5 and $15, depending on where you shop.
Okay.
Take care and have a wonderful day.
No, why you go? Why did you go? Okay, what about this one? This trash can. I'll show you. This one. It's like you wave and it's gonna open the cover from Amazon. How much is that? And you see like two times my hand size. Can you tell me the price of this canned trash?
I'm not able to find the exact price of that trash can without knowing the brand or model. There are many different types of automatic sensor trash cans at various price points.
Well, just give me like an estimate. Just like a number we can find it in Amazon, like how much we can get it.
On Amazon, you'd likely find a smart trash can like that for anywhere from $30 to over $100, depending on the size and specific brand.
What about this wash dish basket? How much?
I can't tell the exact price.
Go ahead.
As I mentioned, I can't give an exact price without knowing the brand, but similar dish racks usually cost between $15 and $30.
And that's without tax?
That's right.
So the cheapest one with the tax, how much?
Including
Go ahead.
including the
I'm listening.
including the seat.
Man. How much the total?
Including the Seattle sales tax, the lowest price for a similar dish rack would be about $16.56.
Mm, 16.56. Okay, and the last thing I want to show you, these 2 boxes of water. Okay, how much these 2 boxes of water? This one and this is second. How much both of them? 42 pack. It's 3.17 gallon. And I have 2 boxes. How much both of them boxes price? In Seattle, including total.
In Seattle, buying those 2 24 packs of water would come to a total of approximately $11, including tax.
You mean the whole box is $11?
Yes, that's correct. The total price for both 24 packs of water, including Seattle sales tax, is about $11.
I don't believe that.
I understand your hesitation. Let's break it down. A single 24 pack of that water typically costs about $4.99, so 2 packs come to $9.98. With Seattle sales tax added, the final total is indeed right around $11.
Purified drinking water.
Purified drinking water, you can use heat,
Box of
germs, and dirt. The best method depends on if your water is clear or
24
home or outdoors.
pack from Essential every day. Price. Oh my God, you're right, Gemini. Wow. Let's see how much the total. Okay. Good job, Gemini. You did a very good job, Gemini. Breaking all these numbers and prices and everything. I love that. I loved it. Gemini did good job today. Very good job. I like that. Oh, let me go get the cup here. Then $20.26 tax. 2026 tax. Got. Wow. All right. Okay, so now Gemini, I want you to okay. Okay, let's go back. So what's the name of the board I hang on the refrigerator? What they call that?
That's called a magnetic shopping list board. They're also often referred to as magnetic dry erase shopping lists or refrigerator memo boards.
Okay. What about
I'm all
Which is yesterday. Which is yesterday when I woke up and I had my live stream in the morning. I was busting crying. I don't know why I'm just why I'm just
Tips pain too. This is
okay.
Say it's like fat in the body. It holds water, it holds liquid. When it dehydrates, it turns to a raisin. This is like the fat in your body. When you are a bigger person and you're overwatering your fat. So when you're working out, before you can get to burn your fat, you have to drain it of water. It's like wringing a towel of water and hanging it up for it to dry. So if you are a bigger person, because fat stores water, you don't have to drink. You don't have to follow the instructions of people saying, hey, drink 8 glasses of water every day, a gallon of water every day.
6 bottles of water right here. I just put them right here. 6 bottles of water. That's what they say. What? I'm taking
You don't have to follow. You don't have to follow those instructions because your body has already retained so much water. What you want to do is get your fat in dehydration mode. You're trying to wither your fat. You're trying to dehydrate your fat.
I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't jump. I shouldn't jump.
You get your fat in raisin territory. Now you can burn it away. But when you're a big person, you're steady hydrated, you are replenishing the water source to your fat. You won't let the grape become a raisin. The raisin cannot dehydrate if you sit it in water. It has to sit in the sun. So if you are a big person, trust me on this one. I am not a doctor, I'm not a health scientist. But on a personal journey, if you are a big person, water may be prohibiting you in losing the weight that you want to lose.
The videos coming out of Colombia today are absolutely insane. Families were seen narrowly escaping their crumbling houses as they had to run out onto the streets. Construction workers were caught on the top of an incomplete building, and those poles shaking just shows you how powerful these tremors were. Unusual buses and trees being brought back and forth, while an 800-year-old cathedral in the city of Manizales could be seen crumbling from the impact. People were even stuck in cable cars as this was all going down. The 7.4 magnitude earthquake was the...
Sorry for them, but this news is too much on my heart. Too much to take this news on my heart. I'm already feel all funny way. Now I'm hearing this news, I'm just like, oh, I can't. I can't.
Hey, man, no, I do not need children.
I'll keep them in my prayer.
Y'all be talking about grandma Harvey. The videos coming out of...
I'll keep them in my prayer.
No, I do not need children to be happy in life. No, I do not need children to have a purpose in life. And no, I do not need children to feel like I'm finally complete in life. I'm 33 years old. I know exactly what it is that I want and don't want out of life. And children are not in the picture for me. If they're in the picture for you, that's awesome. But don't try to peer pressure me into having children when that's something that I know I do not want for my life. I'm painfully self-aware, and I know for a fact that bringing children into this world would increase my stress level to a point where I wouldn't be as happy or as peaceful as I am now.
Okay.
That sounds selfish. Quite frankly, I don't care because a lot of you have children for selfish ass reasons. A lot of you have kids because you want to mini me out around. A lot of you have kids because you want to take care of you when you're older. A lot of you have kids because you want to continue your bloodline, your legacy. Those are all selfish reasons to have children. I love children, and that's precisely one of the reasons as to why I don't want to have any and bring them into this cruel, fucked up culture.
How much this cup of coffee?
There's actually no coffee in the mug to price since it's empty.
No, it is the cup itself, not the coffee as a material, but just the cup.
For a white ceramic mug with that design and a black handle, you can typically find one in Seattle for between $10 and $15 before tax.
What the total?
Including the Seattle sales tax, the total for that mug would come to between about $11.03 and $16.54.
This world. I'm not doing it. This is not a safe space or a safe world for them. Children are inevitably
Donation.
suffering, pain, and ultimately death. I don't want any of my children going through that. And you might be thinking to yourself, well, that's going to happen. It's part of life. Well, only if you bring them into this world, which I plan on not doing. Have you seen child abuse statistics? According to the World Health Organization, 1 in 4 girls by the age of 13 are expected to experience some kind of sexual or physical abuse. When it comes to boys, it's 1 in 14. That's insane. And I know that at one point, somewhere down the line, they're going to have to go to school. I'm not going to be there nearby to protect them. And if something happens to them, I will not ever forgive myself for it. In order for me to even entertain the thought of having children, I would have to be there 24/7 to protect my babies. But that's unrealistic. At one point, I have to go to work. At one point, they have to go to school.
So if you're just in a casual conversation and you hear somebody say, oh yeah, I've been working there for 20 years and still everybody
Hold on, let me check the YouTube and see how's the ticket there. Far away.
You need to be with yourself.
Just don't say it.
I know. I
You
would
guys
love
need
to.
help?
And I
Shoot
get
me
to be the
down.
top of the world.
That's hilarious.
Come on, guys.
My stomach. Okay, perfecto. This one was, I know there is a better name, instead of just organize, you say organizing, because that's what Jimena was correcting me. Organizing closet. Back home. Then organizing my closet. That is, if this title is perfect. Back, then as in my closet. Oh, I'm sure shouldn't say it that way. Back. I back home. Okay, what about this title? I'm back home. I am back home. Then organizing my closet. Is that about correct? I am back in home. Okay. This one going to be yeah, 72 so far. Tired, man. Really tired. This is August what? August 11, yeah. And I'm in August what? I'm in August 14. Okay. Ooh.
Hello. Hi. Oops, sorry.
Oh my god.
right, CoverGirl, this is incredibly embarrassing. So let's get into what she did. So this is CoverGirl's new lip oil. Okay, so Michaela did a review and she put it all over her cheeks and was saying how much she hates it. It does nothing. It's just horrible, horrible, horrible. Well, she used this wrong because it is a lip oil. So Michaela basically kept saying, like, why is it so big? It doesn't do anything, blah, blah, blah. And CoverGirl came back and responded with a video of a girl putting it on her lips, and it says, this is why. Clocking her, like, girl, you did it wrong. It's not supposed to go on your face. Yeah. So apparently, though, in some of their advertising, I guess it says that you could use it as, like, a cheek tint. Obviously, if it says oil on it, you would understand that that is me. I don't give a fuck. Half of this, thank you, Julie. Half of the shit they say, and you're hearing, I've already said it on my lives plenty of fucking times. What else? Yeah, like, they're weird. They're weird. They have pistosas, and they just want to be mean. They will never be mean. And, see, the thing about it is, like, I don't care what people say about me. They can call me a bad mom. They can call me a POS. And me personally. Whoa! Because I am who I am, okay? I won't change for anybody on this fucking internet, but for my younger viewers and my kids. Okay. If you're an adult and you guys sit there and talk about me and have panels about me and do this about me and
Okay, so I have 4 lights. I have 1, 2. Okay, hold on. I have 1 light, 2 light, 3 light, 4 light, 5 lights. 5 lights. So you say I cannot change that. So why they say they download the processing up to HD? Yeah. That's the same day on light, long light, stand light, sun set light, pink salt light, pink salt light, how many light? Oh, and stars view lights. Okay, all these lights. Still 11. I made it all the way to 12. So that 12, I have 2 vlogs for 12. I mean live stream. And then I have 2 yesterday and 1 for today. So I'm gonna write down all that prices and everything later. I need to eat something. It's almost noon by now, Seattle time. I want to make me something to eat quickly. Take off my contact lenses. All right, on lay down because I wake up so early today for my physical therapy appointment. Also, take off my contact lenses, eat something quickly, lay down for a minute, short minute, not long minute. And get up, try to continue, finish all that, and yeah. When I come back, I'll finish the rest. But for right now, that's it. I've got to keep yawning and yawning and yawning. Enough. At least I did a lot of big changes here. It's beautiful. Love that. Perfect. This one going to back here. Okay. Love you. Bye bye. I'll come back in a few hours after I take off my contact lenses. Eat something quickly. Pray. Text my friends and everything. Check on work. Check some emails, and then take me a nap as well. I don't know, the nap early or before, I will see. I think I already say drink. No, I think I already say take a nap and eat something, and then maybe drink something like tea or like, I don't want to drink coffee, but we'll see. And came back, and my plan to finish everything related to. I have the last one, and then I have two live stream from the day before yesterday, and then I have 2 for yesterday, and I will have 1 for this morning, and I have the one from the day before. All of them I already read them about all these lights. So finish all that. The 2 before yesterday, 2 yesterday, this morning, and also from the day before the evening. So I have 2 days, 3 days material to go through write down all these equipments and stuff and whatever. You just see the prices, the brands, talk about brands, and learn about them, how to use them. And then when I make it all the way to the vlog, I'm in it, like from the minute I'm at this vlog and write whatever going on. So it's gonna be the good thing, whenever I'm gonna like use any product, I'll just talk about it, search about it, ask Gemini about it, learn how to use it, learn about the history of the company, all that, learn about it like the correct way to yeah, I say that, to use it, write the information down in my notebook immediately, then continue. If this is, that will be easy for me to track with my stuff and have all this information I need for my notebook and everything I need for the business, everything I need for myself to learn and know. And I think I want to see, because some stuff like you cannot keep repeat them over and over. When you write them down, like you just write them one time and I know this, write them, so I mark them, and if I mark them in as I already went through the information, so I don't need to go through it again. And yeah, so we'll see. And then when I done all that, we'll see if I can if I have work today or not today. I don't know. Suppose there's some dinner with the friends, we'll see about that. I'm not sure if that's gonna happen or not. And then or maybe before dinner, I guess. And we'll see about this, and we'll see about finishing all these numbers and everything. It's the same thing, show products and all that. And then let's see what else. And then just get ready. All right, I will I'll leave you for right now. I'll come back. I'm so sleepy. Like, I'm so sleepy. I really need to take a quick nap. Matter of fact, you know what? I'll take my contact lenses, take a quick nap. Just quick, even 20 minutes. That's all I need. Then I'll just get my eyes open again. Okay, I love you. I'll come back in a minute, okay? I'm not gonna, like, whatever. Forget about it. Okay. See you in a few. Bye-bye.